He is the first player since Luis Garcia in October 2004 to score in their first 3 games at Anfield. Is he the perfect addition, do you think, Graham,
Yes.
to that front line?
Yeah, he's cute. He's a cute player. He's rapid. He's got an eye for a goal. And, you know, the beauty of where Liverpool are right now, when you're top of the pile, you know, you can bring players in and they don't have to go straight into the team to be a major influence on day one. You know, like Man United are in that position where everyone has to come in and be an influence. They can sit back, let the player have a good look at it and introduce them slowly. But I would imagine, you know, pretty quickly he'll be challenging Firmino for a starting spot. I mean, why not? You know, he's got goals. If you look at his, he's a goal every 3 games near enough at Wolves, and he's in a better team now, so that should only improve. I like him a lot. So is he 23 years old?
Yeah.
Can only get better.
He said in that interview, Micah, that he was watching from the bench thinking what he could do differently to unlock the result. What do you think he offers in addition to what Liverpool already have?
Well, you know, we got Henderson, Wijnaldum in midfield. Quite similar, work hard, they can pass the ball. But I'd be tempted to throw him in that midfield role as well, or drop Firmino back and play him out on the wing, because he's got that technical ability. He can find a pass. Watching him load at Wolves, even in the Championship, before he come to the Premier League, I was been watching him thinking, can he step up? He showed he can do that at Wolves. And now he's playing with even better players. I mean, I won't be too hasty in trying to get Firmino out of the team, because he's done an exceptional job for the way Liverpool want to play. But it's nice to have a squad. It's nice to have people that can come in and do a good job.
Sorry, do you think, because he gets a goal every 3 games, you'd play him in midfield where, you know, I don't want him further up the pitch, creating havoc, scoring goals. I think playing him deeper, yeah, he would certainly do that, and he'd want to do it. He just wants to be in the team. I'd imagine he'd be a dream to work with. He looks to have a fabulous attitude. He's had a good look at the English game. But I'd want him further up the pitch, causing, you know, damage to the opposition in the last third. I mean, a goal every 3 games for that type of player, you know, there's not a lot of them out there.
Yep.
He's a great addition for them.
But they had Jones, Wijnaldum and Henderson. I'm maybe talking about drop
Not a goal every 3
Henderson.
games.
Yeah, put Jota sort of in that hole, and Firmino. I think there's the space in there for him. I think he's too good to be on the bench, but it's just finding that right spot for him.
Well, Jamie Carragher is listening into this from the from the gantry at Anfield. Just going for the portmanteau there. Cara, the guys, as you know, are talking about where best to fit Diogo Jota in this game. In the form that he's in, Liverpool will want to use him as much and as best they can. What do you think?
Well, in the last game, I think, in the league game against Sheffield United, I think Liverpool played a front 4, if you like, and Jota was part of that. He played midweek as well. But in terms of actually getting into Liverpool's first 11 in the system that they play normally was his 4-3-3, and yes, I listened to the lads speaking there about where he could fit in. I think his best role is to the left side. But that is, of course, Sadio Mane's role as well. But there could be an interchange with the others. Mane went to the right, Salah went up front, and I don't think anyone's really calling for Firmino to be actually dropped as such, and this all of a sudden becomes Liverpool's front 3. But Bobby Firmino is not a huge goal threat. At times he's in the team for different aspects of his game, and a lot of that is actually pressing, working, winning the ball back, actually supplementing the wide strikers, I'd call them, in terms of Mane and Salah. But you'd also still want goals from him and assists, because, you know, he's playing in the attacking part of the pitch, and if Jota's actually bringing that, you can put Salah up front, you can put Mane up front, leave Salah on the right, or Mane on that right, and I do think it just gives you an extra sort of goal threat that Liverpool at times possibly lack. Liverpool are one of the top goal scorers in the league, I think, going into this weekend, just behind Tottenham. But sometimes you do watch Liverpool and you think there's so much pressure on Mane and Salah to score, because the midfield 3 are not really going to score. Now with Virgil van Dijk out, he was always a huge threat for Liverpool in terms of set pieces. That's gone. And the fullbacks are great at actually assisting, but they're not fullbacks who, you know, get goals either, really. So there's so much pressure on that front two, and that's why maybe in the next few weeks, if things continue how they are with Bobby Firmino, you may be looking to get Jota in as just an extra body on that pitch who you feel can get you a goal.